Hello, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. 'Tis I, Sandman. We are coming at you with, hopefully, if it... Oh, I know what I did. There we go. I select the correct thing. We are back with some Satisfactory. Very excited for this. Very excited. Let me make sure that the audio's looking good. Looks good. Hopefully it's not too loud. I might turn that down just a wee bit. Let's see. Let's unlock that. Turn that down just a wee bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, we'll see. We'll leave it there for now. All right, we can do this. So, yeah, we've got so many things to do. We're so far behind. So many things I haven't done, and yeah. So I had the idea. So I'm saying so a lot. I apologize. I'm out of it. I want to overhaul the already behind schedule train network. And make it look good and realistic. So you have pylons and bridges and all that good stuff, and make it look really cool. And we have a lot of tools at our disposal now too. So like some things that we haven't messed with yet are the SS architecture. We have a ton of tools to use here. And what I'm hoping we can use these for is stuff like turns and whatnot. Like we can actually do bends now. Where's a big one? 56 meters. Like look at that. That's a really big turn. That probably fits our rail system. And so if we can use stuff like that to build our rail system and make it look good, and like we've got these freaking steel cables, we can make suspension bridges looking things. So like stuff like that I would love to make work. We've got framework we can use. We can walls, ramps, doors. That's kind of cool actually. What does this look like? Is this woo? Forgetting my controls. Does this work for trains, I wonder? That'd be kind of cool, right? Test it out. Let's see if it opens and closes for a train. Come close to it. That opens up and that closes. So will it do it for the train? I want to see if it'll work for the train. If that works, that'd actually be really awesome. That would look freaking sweet. Let's see. Is it gonna do it? Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Holy crap. All right. Yeah, we're totally doing that. 8x16, that looks like the size we need for in here. Out of my way. So let's just put that right there. And it might look a little funky. We might update that a little bit, but having it do that is super cool. That is freaking legit. I'm already loving this. Already happy. So happy. Okay. We got a glass door too. That's cool. 8x8. I think that'd be too small. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. We've got roads as well. I think some of these are broken, so maybe we'll hold off on that for now. Let's see, concrete. There we go. This is what we need. Some freaking concrete stuff. That will be the foundation of our rail system. Because like this right here, as fun as it is to watch, it's not proper. The train shouldn't do that. Should not do that. Shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't. So yeah, we need to fix that. I kind of want to integrate it more into the landscape. As much as it is efficient to have it up high, it would look really cool, like having it go under here or going over, you know, trains going over and under things. It would look really cool. So try to work on that. I'm just trying to like think of a good place to start. Like we have these two here right now. Obviously, I guess this station would be good. Of course, as soon as we start dismantling things, we have to fix this. And I'm trying to remember so we have a block signal going out. So block goes out and path signal comes in. Because if I remember correctly, where's the direction of flow? Yeah, so the right side is in the direction of flow. Okay. So block signals coming out, path signals going in is how we can do our junctions. I had learned this a while back when we did our first rail line, and then I forgot all about it, and I had to watch video tutorials on it again. Maybe what we can do, instead of tackling that, because that system's running right now and it's kind of important for our power plant, we need it for the power plant to function. And we do need fuel for here. We do need a fuel system. So if we can have that set up, maybe we can work on that rail line, and then I might leave the Christmas rail line as it is for the Christmas train. And like we never even got close to finishing the Christmas stuff. I don't know if we'll touch on that or not. We might wait until next holiday season, you know, next year. That'll a little bit of lag and render lag. Gosh, Satisfactory, what is up with you? Yeah, here we need to figure out what we're going to do with all this. So we've got plastic coming up here. Why isn't there any plastic going to you? Just those two. Skips that. Interesting. This one, it's got 4 incoming, so we need 4 incoming lines of plastic. Where is that coming from? Right there. Oh, is it? Oh, autosave. Gosh, autosave. You make me think you're crashing the game every time. So our storage system, we need to configure it for le plastique, which can we even get up there yet without breaking stuff? Can't remember. It's been so long since we've done anything. Let's see, what about over here? Let's just delete that for now. This will be our doorway into le factory. Okay, so coming over here, I'm gonna delete that for now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so those lines are coming from the side. Okay, and those are coming from there. Okay, and those are coming from down here. Down here. Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay. Getting an idea for what's going on. Okay, I see. So all we really need to do is one more right there. Make this a innie outie. Delete that as well. I have to replace that. Right there. Okay, and that's a Mark IV, so that works out. Okay. I don't know why my mouse feels laggy for some reason. It's really weird. And then we just need one more. Let's see, can we do R? Nope, that's the zoop mode. E, there we go. Actually, I guess we could just make this a 3 and that'll work just as good. Take this, put that right there. Direction are you going? Yeah, we need to switch you around. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And there we go. And how can I make that? You know what? We'll just leave that for now. Grab this, bring it up here, flip on a Ruzel like that, and could be close. I love how it's all connected together in there. That's kind of cool. Okay, so how do we? Because that's like right there. That's as high as we can make this go. We can have it up there. I don't want it up there. There's no way to do this without it going sideways. Like that. I don't like that. That doesn't look good. So what we could do, we can redo these. We can do these two. We'll have to redo that one. But essentially, and we'll redo this one. So what we'll do, we'll have these, and then we'll just correct it that way. So they'll go a little bit lower, and then over here, these will just have to do their thing. And I guess on that end of stuff, it doesn't matter which one is which, because they're all going to be mushed together anyway. And then I think that one right there, that looks about right. Yep. And then we just got to go right here, that, and right there too. Yeah, my mouse just feels weird. I don't like it. Don't like it. There we go. So now that looks proper and organized. I'm happy with that. We have 3 lines now going in. Go ahead and seal these back up. And that's all the plastic lines we have. So where are we taking these? So let's go ahead. Let's delete this one. This one, delete that. Delete that. Grab you. And then have that to there, like that. That lines up, and then we can have this one come down to, what are you coming from? Oh boy. All right, what are we getting ourselves into now? Okay, so that's one of the 3 over there. Crap. So actually, you. That one's not right anyway. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Basically, go back to the way it was. Minus this one. Sure. Grab that. Let's go ahead and fix this as well. Let's make that a twofer. Okay, so this one's going to be right there. We'll go ahead, and that's already there, so that's good. Okay, so then we'll take this one. You know what sucks is, I wonder if we can make this work and it not look horrible. So can we do this? So I could do that. It would look a little bit weird, maybe, but it'll still give it the effect of not clipping into each other, even though we're completely clipping into stuff on these. Make sure this isn't the same height. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So first things first, grab the right thing. Okay, so this goes to there, and then this one will go to that one, and then that'll go where we want it to go. Keep the factory flowing, and now that will go to there. That's where we want it. Okay, crisis averted, things figured out. This is what happens when you build something and then don't do anything with it for a year. This is what happens. Okay, and then we can twisty-turny that. Put that right there. Do that to there. That looks straight, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. So that's all fixed now. And then we put that back there. When we go back up here, yes, now we have all 3 lines filled up. We have a 4th available. We'll have to look at the output for that. I'm happy with that. It's a little funky right there with that one. Maybe, well, it's gonna be both of those. So the only other thing I can think of is if we do all of them coming out this way, then that way they'll bypass these, which actually might be good, because if for all these other ones, if anything has to cross, that'll go behind it instead of through it, and that'll just look better. We can try that. All right, let's grab that. Come on up with it. Doesn't really matter which one's which. They will all visually kind of blend together. There we go. And then I hate that that's like that. Let's go ahead and grab that end and connect it to there. There we go. Now this should do what it's supposed to. One right there. And one right there. Okay. That one goes there. And that one goes there. And there we go. So now, if we have any future ones, they can go up behind those and it'll look good. It'll look natural. First time chatter. Why? Why you gotta do this? Let's see, where do I do the thing? It wants to remove the chat. How do we go to the... How do I remove it? Let's just clear the chat. Oh, there we go. So we'll do a ban and delete that. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, so where were we? Making things. So the other thing too was we needed to start making fuel. Packaged fuel to be exact. I believe all of this is literally just for plastic right now. Like these guys are making stuff for plastic. Yes. I think. And then whatever we weren't using was coming down here. This was all the backflow. And what is this? This is heavy oil residue. That's the waste product from part of the process. What part of the process was that? It was down here. What are you making? You're making plastic for crude oil. That's heavy oil residue. Okay. I'm thinking the very, because what are we're pumping in aerated crude oil. So the aerated crude oil comes in here, it goes through these buffers, it goes all the way upstairs, and then I think it goes into these guys, these tanks here, and then those tanks come up to these guys, right? And they take the aerated crude oil and they make crude oil regular. Yes. And so that's just making regular crude oil. And then that crude oil comes down here. Almost had that. There we go. Comes down here, where it is turned into plastic and heavy oil residue. So then the heavy oil residue, let's see if there's a recipe where we can use that to make fuel. Let's see. So residual fuel. Okay. Generate power, can be used as vehicle fuel. And then let's see, what other recipes do we have stuff for? Steam water. That would be good for our power plant where we use steam. And that steam gets used to turn the turbines, but then, well, no, because we canned that. We canned that one because it wasn't efficient enough, and then we went to the regular coal-powered plant. That's right. Although turning steam back into water would probably solve one of our big water issues with that plant. Might be worth looking into later on. So let's see. So residual fuel. We can make residual fuel. We need 60 per minute for 40 units of fuel. Okay. So what is our flow rate down here? How much is actually coming in down here? Let's see what we got. So the fill rate, we're doing about, at peak, I want to say 400. Let's see. Yeah, 440 per minute. Looks like about. So not too shabby. Is it like bottlenecking? Can't tell. It's going into that. What are you at? Like, it can barely keep up. And then this is just filling up, I guess, right? What's it draining to? What are you draining to? Is it draining to that? It's weird. Anyway, we should have enough to do something with this, at least, I'd imagine. We are kind of out of space, though, so it might be... What we might turn this into is a packager hub. And just package all of this stuff. Kind of like we're doing right there. But streamline it. Like, have each one of these pipes go to a packer. So let me see, what are these? These are coming out of these guys. How much are they actually producing? What are you actually outputting? 25 per minute. Okay, so that's 25 per minute that it's outputting. What do we need for the packager? What do you require? What are you capable of doing? Oh, autosave. Let's see. You're capable of 75 per minute, so we can do 3 of these, or we can do 3 refineries per one of these packagers. So 3 of these lines per one packager. Okay, so that's actually a decent amount. That's a really decent amount of packagers. Let's see, actually, we can't delete that because this area here is elevated. Let's see what we have to work with over here as far as room goes. I might start with these fluid buffers for each 3 lines, like combined 3 lines into one buffer. And then that way we could also probably build out over here and it not be too much in the way. There's 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah, I think we can make that work. All right, so let's go ahead and prepare the expansion. Get all this stuff ready. What's our flow rate on these? Are these flowing at their maximum? They need to be flowing max. They are not flowing at all. That is horrible. That means we are not using nearly enough oil for stuff. Oh. These are. Let's see, what are you flowing at? Nothing. You're not doing anything, which means we're not making anything. That needs to be fixed. Which that probably will start when we get a train going through here. So this right here, I guess, could be our ground zero. We'll go ahead and delete all of this. And we'll start with the new setup. We'll test it out. This will be a test run. Why is my mouse so, like, it feels like it has acceleration and deceleration. It's very annoying. Like, it doesn't, it feels like it doesn't stop instantly. Let me look at the settings. There's an option for camera movement feedback strength. So if I change that, what will that do? Yes, I know. All right, let's see what that does. I think that's better. Yeah, I guess that's better. Okay, well, let's keep going. All right, so where were we? Okay, so we're gonna be on the center of that. This is what we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using all this concrete stuff. So, do we have any regular concrete blocks? So an 8x4x1. Do an 8x4x2. We want it to be a little thick. Ooh, I like it. I already like it because that's going to be like the size of the rail. So I like that. Let's turn on zoop mode. Oh, that's right. I got to hold down. I changed my settings. Okay, so we got that. It is a different color, so we'll deal with that. Now, I want to do a curve. This is 8x8x2. So maybe we need to do like the full thing. I don't think there's any thin curves. Okay, so let's clear this then. We're gonna have to start over, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Let's go back to the 8x4x2. We'll do it long ways like it wants to be. I guess it will give us some flexibility being in twos. Like we can build in halves, but we'll also have to make sure that stuff is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, so we'll delete that one. Don't want that one. And then down here, I guess what we could do is have a... Just don't like it clips through that. Very annoying. That'll annoy me. We'll have to put something there. I guess we could put a door or a gate there. That'll look good on it. Okay. So now we need the curvy bit. 8x8x2. Right there like that. And then, oh, I guess that would go on the end here. Okay, that makes sense. Take that and go that way. And that'll curve it. That's probably too much of a curve, but we'll test it out. We'll see what it looks like. Twist this around, go out this way a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be too much curve. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's scrap that. It was cool while it lasted. Was cool while it lasted. Oh, we can put a filter on these. Concrete. Okay. So what was the other one we were looking at? It was frames and architecture. Are there any other ones? Let's see. What can we use to build just regular stuff? These are all of our rails, so I guess we could do a railing, regular railing. There's the verticals, and I guess steel beam would be the regular. That's an I-beam. How big is that? That is massive. Can we build it on that? Maybe we can make this work. Let's see. Put it to right there. That is freaking huge. It kind of look like a monorail almost. Okay, and then let's go down here to the curvy ones. And let's get a big curve. I want a big curve. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This is gonna look cool. I don't like... Oh, I need a curve left. Okay. We'll grab that one. And we just gotta, I guess, line it up right. Ooh, so that goes right through that. So that's gonna be a little bit long. But that curve, wonder how we're gonna connect things. Oh, I'm getting a call. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. Let's get back in. Okay, so that goes into the poisony stuff, which there is a mod that we can remove that with, but I don't feel like dealing with that. So maybe what we'll do, oh, we can actually reduce. So how far back do we need to go? Maybe like that much. Try that. Don't delete that just yet. I need you. I don't have to look for you again. Put that there. Delete that. There we go. That's much better. It'll still brush by it, but yeah, who's worried about that? That's weird. Why is it all the way over? Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's bring it all the way over here. Just to do a test real quick. And let's see. Where's my rail lines? There we go. Do this real quick. So there's the seam right there. Oh wow, it's gonna like perfectly fit onto this. Let's go as far as it'll go. It'll go a ways, it looks like. We'll just put it there for now. And then same thing over here, right on the seam, wherever that is. I just saw it right there. Okay, so right there, bring it all the way down. We'll just connect right up to you. There we go. And then let's see if this follows the curve. Hopefully it does. It's almost perfect. It is almost perfect. It is so close. Holy crap. Oh, that hurts me just a little bit on the inside. It's so close to perfection. Just curves a little bit too much. So let's see, do we have any other options? What about a 48 meter? Maybe a 48 meter curve will do what we need it to do. So let's get rid of that. Let's do the 48 curve left. Get that situated where it needs to be. Grab a couple of these just to add on to it real quick. We don't got to go too far with it. Put that right there. Go over like that. And the other thing too is we can also use this to make like an entire, so like that would be one wall section, that'd be another wall section. Build it like a legit bridge. We can have multiple lines on the inside of it. Because actually, where's the frames we were going to use to do all this? Let's go to the frames. And let's see, do we have any... this is all glass framework stuff, so I don't want any of that. It might just be our regular architecture frames we could use, or maybe this one. Let's see what this will look like. So if we take this and... Come on. I believe in you. Just one... Oh, we were right... Yeah, there. Okay. The only issue is going to be with these curves. These curves are going to look really weird. But like if we had that, and obviously we'd have to offset this because, you know, it's not in the right spot. We could have these here. And then what else did we have? We had those rail platform, these guys, stackable railway track. Because then like we could use these. Is Zoop not on? Can we turn Zoop on for this? I don't think we can. Oh, that's not where I wanted you. There we go. Like that could also look kind of cool. And then actually, you know, we might just do it that way. We'll have to make sure that the curve works. If we do it this way though, then when we go over here, let's do some testing here for a second. So we'll need a T section. So, or I guess we could do a support as well. Support bottom, 8 meter. That's too big. Let's do the 4 meter. That's, oh, that's the height of it. Wasn't there a T section? T section vertical. So that goes on top. I need this one. So let's see if we can, let's delete this one. Okay, grab that. And, okay, there we go. So just like that. That goes right there. That looks cool. And then we can do a vertical joint somewhere around here. Vertical beam. Oh, auto save. And have some wine. Some wine to console my anxiety. Delicious. Okay. Vertical beam. Little high. Boom. We can do like that. Does that look lined up? That is not lined up at all. Take 2. Vertical beam, please. There we go. That looks much better. Okay. So let's say we have, you know, actually let's make it go up a little bit higher. A little bit, wee bit higher. Oh my goodness gracious. That is not the way I wanted you to zoop. That's fine. We'll just do that for now. Okay, so we got this, you know, oversized tower thing. Really? Really, guys? You're gonna... Well, I'm hitting things. I don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm hitting things. Oh, that's right. This is the cool ammo that, like, just wrecks stuff without having to aim. My kind of ammo. Alright, I'm gonna give you all a present. You all get a present, maybe. Throw it. There we go. And... Oh, it didn't kill it. Does it have to be open to kill it? That's kind of annoying. There we go. That's one down. Come over here. Put that right there. Alright, and then take care of the stragglers. Reload. Of course. There we go. Alright. Now, back to the fun. What we need up here, we need these guys. So let's do what a large support looks like. Ooh, that would work. So like right here, we put this thing here. And then do you just automatically go to what? Yes. Okay, so then we put this one up here. And then we grab a large cable. We go, whoop, I forgot I have to hold it down. I got to get used to that. I changed it because I thought it might be a little bit more convenient in the current Zoop settings, but we got to go to, it's not going to bend, is it? Let's see, can we change the build mode diagonal? There we go. Okay. And then I just need it to snap to that. There we go. As you can see, we can make cable bridges. We can make suspension bridges. We can make some really cool architecture with this. It'll take so much work. There's so many pieces to do that, but it would look really cool. Like if we actually had a suspension cable bridge, like through here, we could make it pretty realistic, which would be pretty awesome. And if I can aim right, there we go. We can also, let's get rid of this one, and let's get rid, because there's angled ones that actually would be more proper. So let's do a medium support. That's kind of small. You know what? Screw it. We'll go large. Go big or go home. All right, so let's put that one right there. And then we put this one right there. Like so. And then we get our, I wish the frame beam, what does that look like? Can we attach that to those? That looks kind of small. I wish these were bigger. And then we also have like these connectors and everything we can do cool stuff with. Got cable connectors we can do like in the center, so we can have it like a Ferris wheel. Look kind of cool. All right, so we got our diagonal. Let's come down with it. Right. I want it in the middle, if it would. Right there, I guess. I feel like the cable should look bigger, like for those little holders. Apparently that's the large one. That's what we're getting. But yeah, so we could actually do suspension bridges. It would look pretty awesome. I kind of want to try that. I do kind of want to try that. And doing that design that way, it actually would probably work really well. So let's go ahead. Let's delete all this. Get it out of the way. We'll delete these for now because there's only one rail line coming in here. And if we need to, we can always change it to that. The only question is we need to figure out how we're going to tackle this middle space with the curve. So one thing we could maybe do if we, come on, grab the thing, there you go, there you go, I knew you could do it. If we, let's see, I need a curve right. Just works that way. I guess it's just which end is a snapping point. So it's a 48 meter right. So if we have that on the middle, just like that, which that's going to go there now. Actually, that's perfect, because then we can delete this one. We'll put some beams over here on the side. Like, where does this need to go? I guess is my question. I guess that extends out one, and then we can take this, put it there, and that's extended out by one. Okay, that could work. And then we just take this guy here, do the, if we can get the snap to work right. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. And same thing, grab this one, snap it to that. So why is, oh, we need a smaller radius. That makes, oh, we need a smaller and bigger rear. That radius should be good, but we will need a smaller radius on the inside curve. Let's try a 40 meter. That might actually be what those are for. We've got that one there. That looks correct. But now this is going to be not correct. Let's see, let's delete this. And then let's try the 56 meter. I think this one's going to be too big in general. I don't think that is going to... No, I think that actually works out. I think that checks out. Is the space here the same as the space here? I'm going to go with no. That does not look the same at all. So we're going to have to work on this. We're gonna have to figure this out. The only thing I can think of to do is kind of what we did. So we'll have this one right there. We'll take this one, go back a step with it. It's gonna look so weird though. That's not gonna look right. That is not gonna look right at all. But this one, it looked kinda right. Kinda, not really. Maybe put that one right there. No. That is not. Oof. Okay, so yeah, the curves are gonna be a pain to figure out. Actually, you're not even lined up correct. You're not even. Okay, so let's start from scratch. Controls. We have an idea of what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that there for now. We'll keep that center beam there for now. Let's see. Oh, we never even tested if the curve worked. We need to check if the curve actually works with the rail, if it will curve to the same size. So get rid of that one. Get rid of this stuff for now. Okay, we'll leave that stuff there. Grab this rail, put this right there, go across just to give it something to snap to, and then let's see if this curves with it. It's still not perfect. It's so close, but not quite. We gotta... I really hope one of these angles actually does work. That would be really awesome. If not, it's okay. We'll figure out another solution to make it work. I really want this to work. So we haven't tried the 40 meter yet. So let's try the 40 meter. We got that. That one looks too tight. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably not gonna snap well. I mean, it'll snap, but I think it won't look right. And then that's right there. That, okay. Take this, and it's like every time, it's like the radius is changing the same amount. The radius and distance, or the distance of the curve is changing equally, so each time it's gonna be slightly just not perfect. Very annoying. Let's try the next one down. So 32. And eventually I think it's just gonna be too tight. It's not gonna like it. And it won't snap. That's not what I meant to do. Got that there. Let's try it again. Start right there. Let's see if you snap. You snap, but still hanging off the edge. This is all trial and error. All trial and error. All right, we've got 2 more sizes to try. No, we just tried 32. We have 1 size left, and I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be too tight. If it's not, that'll be pretty amazing. Which it's also good to know, like, even if, oh crap, that's not what I wanted to do. Curse you, newfangled controls. All right, let's try that again with less insanity this time. Why is it snapping down there? Don't do that. I want you to snap over here, please. Please and thank you. Why aren't you... Why are you the way you are? Seriously? Like, why is it snapping down there? Alright, we're gonna delete you real quick because you're kind of bugging out. Try it one more time. Place that right there. Grab that. There we go. Okay, yeah, so it was just glitching out. A little weird, a little crazy. Let's take this and right there. There, and yeah, it's too tight. And it's still doing the same thing. So, like, the radius is just, it's the same angle. I guess, I don't know what the right word would be. Okay, let's try doing this then instead. So we have that there. Let's separate it by 1 so that way it's a solid block in the middle. And that way frames and whatnot will work with this. So let's get rid of that. Let's go ahead, grab some frames. We'll use the frames from the same mod. Let's see what these would look like. Can we use these to do stuff? That would be kind of cool. That framework. Let's bring it out like to there. Bring these out as well. We have that one there. Okay. We have this one here. Now, how are we going to make this work? So the outer angle, the outer, whatever you want to call it, beam, how much bigger does it need to be than the inner beam? So let's say we use a 48 meter, it could be half, like 24 and 48. Would that work? So we put that one like that. This is going to be too big, I think. And then we take the 24 meter left. I think, yeah, that's too much of a difference. Okay, so then what about the 32 meter? What is that going to look like? Does it hold? Oop, autosave. I can't tell. The only way we're going to know for sure is when we get over to here and we put something in between them. Let's do some stuff right there like that. Put some stuff right here. Already it looks like it's going to be too wide. It's not correct. Oh yeah, it is definitely not correct. So what if let's keep the inner angle the same. Let's keep that the same. Get it to go where I freaking want it to. All right, so this needs to go to right there at the minimum. Let's go ahead and delete all this. So that was the max angle on the outside. So what if we make it a 40 meter, so just slightly bigger than the inner angle? That is too small. And then what if we make it a 48 meter? I think that's what we had on it before, wasn't it? Because the other angle is too big. So what if we start the angle a step sooner? Will the 48 work then? Now it's too small. So it's like almost like we need a half of that. What about the 56 meter? Is that going to be the same kind of issue? Yeah. That just looks weird. What if we use the same angle and we put it out by 1? Too small by 1. Oh wait, that's not even... Right, well, I guess it doesn't matter because it's still in the same spot. So yeah, it's off by a half. So I wonder, can we make this clip? If we take this, do it sideways, that way we can snap to it. Grab that. Okay. Twist you around. Put you right there. That doesn't work. I think, what do we have? 50 something, the 48 meter. Let's put that right there. That's way too big. The 40 meter? Okay, so that works. So we always need the outside of our curve half of one in. We're gonna have, oh, actually I needed to clip the other way, because that way it's gonna be too obvious. Let's do that right there. How obvious is that? Is it noticeable? They're all the same colors, so we shouldn't really be able to see. If you get real close, you can tell, but from a distance, we'll never be able to tell the difference with that. The curvature stays the same throughout it. And at the end here, what we'll do to keep everything equal, we'll put a half on that one. That way these are always the same, like down the middle. And the only place you have to worry about this is on the curves. But it looks like this will work. On the right side. Come on. Snap-a-doodle. You can do it. There you go. Alright, so the only other thing we have to figure out now is how to fill in this middle portion. Or do we even need to bother filling it in at all? Can we just take this to there? Like that. Okay. You're right there. Take you to there. We have something to snap to. And then what is this going to look like? It's going to curve onto the inside, which is fine. That's fine. I wish we could make it not... You know what? Are there different modes? Are there different building modes, kind of like the way they have everything else? Let's see. That's not what I want. Yeah, there's not different modes, sadly. We can't, like, use the mouse wheel to make it change its angle. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. I don't know if maybe we can make it come to the middle, have it like come to here, then go to there. If that would look better. I just don't know how we could line it up to do that. Could we use a beam to do that? Maybe. Trick it into... That one won't work. What about a 48? Will a 48 work? We might be able to use it just to trick it for now. We'll delete that here in a second. So let's do like right there to there. Ooh, there we go. Hey, that looks a lot better. It's still not perfect, but that's way better than it was. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we just gotta figure out the filler. How are we gonna fill this in and make it look good? Let's go back to frames. Let's see what options we have. Do we have anything that's rounded that isn't glass? Looks like that answer is a big no. Okay. So nothing there on that. What is this? Ooh. This would be good for... Oh. That'll look really good for building supports and stuff. We got grading. What? Oh, there's so many things we can build and make it look really cool. Got a wire fence with a gate. make perimeters. Ah, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. So much we can make. Okay. Getting distracted, of course, as usual. What can we use? That's a support top. Let's see, do we have any of these that we could... I don't know. And a large steel beam. That's just a... Can I freeform this? That's diagonal. Freeform, default, diagonal, freeform. Okay, so if we freeform this, will it let us curve it? That's not what I wanted to do. Take that. Snap to something. And then if we come over here, is it going to curve it? Doesn't look like it wants to curve it. Oh, we can twist it? What? That's cool. It's not the way I want to twist it though. I want to make it curve around. It is cool that we can do that though. Neato. Delete that. Not what we want. Frame beams, maybe? Maybe we could use frame beams. Which is too bad we can't really curve these just right. It's like they'll fit. They're just, they snap. This is the thing. They like to snap. They don't hold angles very well. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss of what we can do to make this look good, other than like having an angled thingy. But it's, what if, hang on, we take that, do that, take that, do that. That's too much. We need it to be a half like we did in the other one. It's probably still going to be too much. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not horrible either at the same time. Let's see, what size is this one? That is a 32 meter. So what's after that? 40 meter? That's gonna be too... Ah! They're gone. 40 meter left. Maybe we need to come back one with it. Delete that. 40 meter left. What do you look like? Oh, it almost works. If it's... I just wish these angles would work better. Like it would look so good if it actually worked. I don't know, like I don't want to leave it open too. Like it just, that would not look great on the bottom. It's left open like that. Oh, we could look at foundations maybe. Maybe there's something here that we could use. Because these we can rotate by like a half. We have that one there. There's no real good way to do this. Have that one there. That's just gonna clip on the top, right? Yeah, that's gonna look trashy. Like there is also the option of just leaving it open like this and hoping that it looks all right. This is kind of making me want to go back to the original design of where it's just on a single beam. And then just building around that somehow. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. Because having to deal with the curves and the halves and the half knots and this and that, it's going to get kind of technical. It would be worth it if we could get the rest of it to look good. It's the only downside. If we could get the rest of it to look good, that would be amazing. I would love that all day. Turn Zoop back on. Let's come out 3 blocks. Go ahead, do this one. Have it go out that way. And instead of going straight around with the rail, we'll do what we did with the other one. We'll do it like halfway and halfway. That seemed to work out decently, at least. All right, so let's grab that. You're to right. There, you know, actually we'll just bring you in all the way. Let's see, where's the seam? Where is the seam? Is that the seam? Yeah, that's the seam right there. There we go. And then this seam is very prominent. Nice of them. Right there, all the way to right there for now. There we go. Okay, halfway and halfway. So we're starting here. And then, like, is there like a halfway marker? Doesn't really look like it. Like right there. Right there. See, that's damn right. Why didn't we just do that from the start? That would have saved us so much time troubleshooting through it. It's all a learning experience, I suppose. That looks good, though. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. This is basically going to be a monorail system, I guess. Except it's not a... I mean, I guess it's a monorail. It's always been a monorail. I don't know. That does look good, though. That's super streamlined. Looks super great. So what we need to do now is figure out how we're going to do tower junctions, like sections of the track that are supported. So let's do one right here, like in between every curve we'll do these guys. All right, so we need our SS architecture. We need to come down here. We need a like 4-way junction. Support intersection. That sounds like what we want. We put that right there. Come on. Come on. Oh. There. So one right there. And autosave. Time for wine. Alright. And we'll put this one right there. Looks good. And then, actually looks really cool. I'm loving this. What is this? Rail support single. What do you look? Oh. Okay. I like the way that looks. What else do we got? Beam down. Oh, yeah. We're starting to cook. We're starting to cook over here. We're starting to... Our brand is coming together. The signature look. I can feel it coming together. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, so we have that, and then that's a top. That's a topper. We don't need that. Bottom support. How can we integrate that? Because I kind of want it to A-frame. I want it to A-frame arch, kind of like that one French bridge. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's a freaking marvelous wonder of the world, I'll tell you that much right now. We need like another T section. So let's see, how does this need to look? Like that, maybe, if I can get it to freaking snap right. Can I, if I hold C, will that let me? No, that won't let me do that. Now what if I hold and that won't let me do that. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's all I need is that. Like, well, I wish there was a sideways T-section. If there was a sideways T-section, that would be awesome. Because I want this to go up and down, but not to the side. How can we make that? How can we make this happen? We will find a way, chat. We will find a... Ooh, what about a support T intersection? Can we rotate that to do what we want it to do? Like this guy. And then if we hold C, no, that's going to rotate it that way. If I hold down on you, alternate's going to do that. Go back to rails. There. Ugh. So confusing. Alright, so that doesn't work, that doesn't work. Rail support double. Oh, that's perfect. Let's just start with that. Let's just start with that. We'll start with this. We'll figure our shit out along the way. Maybe we'll just have it come down straight. This right here will save us time. Put that there. Okay, and then I guess we just put the shit on top of it. So what is it that I needed? I need something vertical. So support bottom. That's not what I want. What about top? Top support. They snap to the bottom of it there. Okay. What does this look like? We'll do a bottom right here. Like that. How's that look? Does that look okay? That I don't know how I feel about that. Let's delete that. Can we... Ooh, hang on a second. If we... That's almost perfect. If it was on top of this, what if we do this? What if we do rail support like that? Oh, hang on, you know what? Delete. I'm back and forth with this. Let's just do one at a time. Let's get the X intersection back in here. So let's put that right there. Okay. And then we take the RAM support like this. Okay. But then we do the bottom support on top of that. Actually, I don't need that there. I need... That's not going to look good on that. I need some kind of a vertical... Like a vertical beam, but with the connection on it, on the end. Make this look right. What other options do we have? This X section look like? Ooh, hang on. We might have something. I just need one that doesn't have a thing going off to the side. I need a top and bottom and one side, but not the other. None of these are that. Except for this. We could cap off the end, I guess, maybe. Let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. So grab an X section. That's like that. Ah, that's gonna look too dumb. That's gonna be too bulky. Oh, why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta complicate things? Mount down? What does that look like? What do you do? Not what I want. Okay, so let's go back to this option. Try this out. So we have this here. Yeah, we've got that like that. We've got this like this. Okay, and then we can cap off the ends. We can do this. Cap off the... Cap off the end. Well, that just looks ridiculous. Why you gotta look like that? Is there another one that's smaller? Oh, here we go. This one. Single. Perfect. Okay, so at least we have our arms figured out. It's wider than I wanted it to be, but it might work out in our favor. Now what we have to do is get the top support, put that right. Oh, is there one that doesn't have the end coming out? Let's see, are one of these down here like that? Not really. All right, well, let's try it anyway. Let's keep going with the thought process we had. We got that there. We've got that there. Those are going to go down. You know what? Actually, no. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that because we can do something better than that. We can have this like that. Okay, I think I can be happy with that. I think. Not 100% yet, but I think. Therefore I am. And so we shall see. Ah, that's not the right zoop mode. Cancel. Zoop vertical. Get it lined up. Send it down. Worry about the bottom here in a minute. In fact, what we could also do is we'll have one 16-meter section. We'll cap it. Cap it off. That's not lined up right. Come on. There you go. Ah, you were so close to being right. You were there, and then you had to move. Come on. Oh. It's like it's everywhere except for where I want it. It's there. And then we'll do concrete foundations from there. Because this is like so high up. We can do a round foundation maybe, because we have the SS foundations, concrete. And then let's do we have just like a whole circle? I just want a circle. A circular thing. A pillar of circle. Yes, cylinder. Right here, concrete cylinder. And then we just need to center it on this. So we're right under it, I think. We're gonna find out. Oh, we freaking nailed that. Oh, nope, it's, oh. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. This will be annoying. Try that again. What about a smaller one? No, that won't look good. No, that won't look good. So can we make it snap? Not really gonna snap. It's gonna be so hard to. Like I can't get it to snap from above, unless maybe I can. Maybe we can. That's centered? Hell no, it's not. Aside from this will be really nice if this ever fucking works. Okay, that actually looks like it might be... Alright, fuck you. Fuck your shit. Let's do a foundation. 4 meter. How thick are those? I'm just gonna scroll all the way back down. I think they're 8 meters thick. Yeah, 8 meters thick, so we need to do 2 of these. 2 4-meter foundations. This should snap. Okay, yeah, that just snaps to it. We have that there. Now, when we go to this, yeah, we scroll all the way down. Surprised we can't select a template for these. Can we do it from here? I guess it doesn't matter. Like, I hate how dark it is. I want it to be light colored like the rest of our plant. Okay, now, see, that still doesn't want to snap. I'm gonna assume it's right there though. We're gonna take a ganderous guess. That is not centered. I am done with it. We are just gonna use the fucking vanilla shit. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so for this, my magnum opus of stuff. Oh wow, we got like ramps too. Gradual ramp up. What does that look like? Is that just a straight gradual ramp up? Oh, like a curve. Oh, that'll look cool. That'll look really cool. So gradual up start. That means it's going to just go up. And then does that stack? Like, can we continuously move it up? Will it continuously look good? No. Okay, and then up end. Like, why isn't there an up mid? That looks really cool. Like, how high can we get this? And then like it's got curves. Our curve. Ramp curve down. Where's ramp curve up? Oh boy, the possibilities. Oh, we could do corkscrews. Oh, it's gonna get trippy. It's gonna get crazy. But for now we're still getting distracted. We need to do this. We need to get this to be the way I want it to be. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we are. We're gonna figure it out. So we're going to take these vertical beams. We're going to position them correctly. We're going to go up like 2. That's 32 freaking meters. Like that. And then I need this to come together. Some way, somehow. Some way, somehow. It needs to come together. These are just ramps. I need... How am I gonna do that? Autosave! Strike again. Guess we gotta use these guys, except none of them are gonna be the direction I want them to be. So what if we do this? So we have... Why won't you snap to the top? Like you need to. I need you to snap to the end of that. Like, why? You this way. What more do you need? Do I have to use the one baby? This? Do I need to use that? Is that what you want? Will you be happy with that? Better be freaking happy with that. No. Yeah, sure I ain't. But we might be able to cheese the system. Is that... Put it there, so we put that one there. Eventually, it'll be where it needs to be. I think that one's where it needs to be. Kind of, sort of, not really. I wonder, it's like, why can't this one do that? Okay, delete these. Don't delete that. Delete that. This might work. This might work. We might have found the hacks. Maybe. So that's like in the middle there. That's off to the side. I don't know. It's like then you just have that incomplete section there. It's the only downside. Unless, delete that. Grab the little boys. These. Wait, actually, how long are you? 8? So it'll be 1 and... Nah, let's just use the short ones. 2 meters. Right up to that. 2 meters right up to that. Dumb, but it works. Except for that. I don't like that at all. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? They were 8 meters. I don't like that I have to finagle this system that way. Very annoying. There's that. There's that. I don't like how the coloration was done on these. That is quite annoying. The shadowing. Like these on this side, it doesn't look as noticeable. But then, how do we cap that in the middle? We just do a straight across. If it'll even snap correctly, which it does not. Oh, there we go. So that works like that. And then let's grab a support single. I don't think this is gonna... Oh. There we go. There's that one. Kind of wish it curved down. Is there one that curves down? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a no. This one does, but it just end caps like that. I don't like that it does that. Let's see. Any other options? No. No other options. Alright, well, let's do that then. Get it to Snapperdoodle. Right there. Okay. Kind of has an oriental look to it. It's not what I was going for. I wanted it to... Actually, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. I need to get rid of all this shit. Must go away. Okay, and then need this. Need to be kind of centered mostly. Let's delete this for now. I need you to be centered. Are you centered? I think you're centered. I'm gonna say you're centered. We went up 3. And then what I need on the top here is this. I need this on the very tippity top. Okay. It's not gonna look perfect, but it's gonna look good enough. It's gonna look good enough. I think you see where we're going with this. We're gonna make our own damn beams. That, I guess, to right there. Actually, let's do this real quick. Let's get rid of this. Let's cap it first and build up to the cap. So what would be something like this? Don't need it too angled. Like that and that. No, because I want it to come to an A-frame. So maybe just have it go, like, what would be a good capper? What is this? Support top. What do you look like? What do you do? I don't like you. You don't look good enough. Train rail? What? There's already one with a train rail? Oh, the time wasted. Okay, what about this? Can we make the... Oh, actually, if we do it that way, when we snap it all together, it actually should look pretty good. All right, let's go back to this. Large steel beam, freeform. These are the wrong direction. They need to be going the other way. How can we make that go the other way? What? Oh, I know what we can do. We'll reduce this the way I actually kind of wanted it to be. Okay, so get rid of that. We're gonna use these. I need to extend it out just a little bit. In fact, we could even make it ramp up or out a little bit. See, let's get a more gradual ramp. That's not what I wanted. 1 meter? Okay. Right there. Let's have it come out to, like, it needs to come out fairly wide for it to have the effect that I want it to have. Which at this point, and you might be able to, you might now kind of be seeing where my mind's been trying to go with this to get this to do what I want it to do. So now if we take this, if it won't snap, crackle, popper. Ugh. What about you? Will you snap? Oh, it did. Okay, so I have that one right there like that. Is this the direction we need it to be? No. Yes? No. Yes. That is the direction we need it to be. All right, let's test this out. Let's see if it will look correct. And in fact, this time we'll start from the top. We'll start from the top right there. Freeform it all the way down. Get it to snap to that. Hopefully it'll... Oh, that looks kind of fantastic. It's... Oh, that looks horrible. Looks absolutely horrible. Let's see. Right there. And then if we wheel it, that's going to angle it. I don't want to do that. We have that right there. Is there any way to fix those to where they don't look like garbage? Let's see. What tools do we have at our disposal? Could use that. And that's about it, really. Not much else. Let's just see what that does. If we can use these to kind of make it look better? Question mark. Got that like that. It's kind of craptastic, but maybe. Down here, what we could do there, we can maybe use a 1 meter and just like extend it up a little bit. And then that's going to be clipping through that. What about joints? Like, do we have like joints? These are cable connectors. That's not going to do what we want it to do. Frame connectors, these are really small. What can we use? I don't think that'll snap on that properly. We can go ahead and put these on the ends at least, though, I guess. So that one can go there. And that one can go there. And just this bottom section. And really, actually, this one's kind of out of place. Really, right here is where that needs to be. It's just like proving out the design, getting it to look just right is the only issue. Like, we're so close to having a good design. Because basically what will happen next from this point, and we can get rid of that. That goes away. Ooh, I wonder if we do this at the bottom. I think that's not going to look great. Yeah, that doesn't look great. And then what about a support? Is that gonna do anything? I mean, kind of, I guess. We could maybe put a light on that to make it look right. It almost reminds me of Assassin's Creed a little bit. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. What about, let's see, what shape do we use? We use this shape. If we intersect stuff, that's going to be sticking out on that end. I mean, it's going to look very confused. But it'll look confused. However, if we continue that angle and we make it steep enough to where the train's not hitting it. That's not the direction of zoop I wanted. I guess we'll just do default. Like, if we do this, that's high enough for the train. That works. And then, we're getting the brain juices be flowing. Then we do this. Oh, I wish that fit. We could always do this one. We could do that one right there like that. And then just have, oh, it's so much work, but it finally makes it come together. Let's see what this kind of down angle looks like, if this will work. Structurally, that's horrible. Like, you want that angle to go up into it, but architecturally, where structure has no purpose, it works. Go ahead and just do the free form and bring that all the way up to there. Boom. Okay, I can live with that. I can live with that design. That's actually pretty cool. I like it. Oh, autosave. Oh my gosh, we've been going for a while. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but now we have the design. We have the design in mind of how we're going to make this work. The only other thing I might change, and I'm gonna have to probably delete stuff to do this again, is, let's see, is there anything we can use to make that slightly more functional looking? Maybe that. No, even then, that doesn't really work great. That, no, like none of them work correctly. They're not meant for that type of design, which sucks, but this is better than nothing. All right, we'll keep it. This is our design. For right here, I'm leaving it for now. We'll probably delete this one later because it's not going to serve the purpose I want it to, but essentially these are going to go in sections that are going to have the suspension cables come out for and suspend our bridge, and it's going to be fucking awesome. All right, so we have our design. All we have to do now is copy and paste this bitch Is there a line going through there? I grabbed that. Okay. It's odd. Okay, so we'll start with the base. Very important part of this build. We're going to have to probably delete track. Yep, we gotta delete that track to do this portion. This one was like 3 beams tall, I want to say. Oh wait, no, that's wrong beam. We need... Where they go? Nobody knows. They're 16 meters. We did 3 of these, I believe, for this design. And they were, yes, that orientation. So right, we need it smack dab in the middle. That looks good. Okay, we had 3 of these bad boys. Right? Yeah, it looks about right. Then this guy on top. Like so. And we can go ahead. We'll put those on last. Let's put this cap on it. Because it just, you know, kind of finishes it. Does something for it. We could even maybe put something on top of that. Do we have any... Let's see. What do we have? Special? Anything special we can put on top of that? It would look cool. Universal Destroyer. We don't want that. Or do we? No, we don't. None of those will look good. Production lines. I don't think anything would look good on top of it. Power. Wind turbines. We got wind turbines. We could always put a wind turbine on it. Do we have? No, that's under the other one. Nothing logistical. Lights. Ooh. We could put a radar tower on top of it. What do you look like? I haven't used you yet. I kind of bulky, but it would be cool. It would be a cool topper. It's just too big, too much. A bollard. Ooh, I forgot about these. It's too small, but that's really cool. Can these be programmed? Are these programmable? Or you're just a generic one. You don't do anything. Okay. Will not fit in inventory. Thanks for letting me know. Flashing ceiling light. Ooh. We'll just do this. Because, you know, airplane safety. So this will be cool. So we just have one right... Or maybe on the sides. Maybe the sides will be more visible. I don't even know I had these. Are these vanilla? Or are these part of a mod? I can't tell. Must snap to wall. Okay, so it really actually just wants a wall. Okay, well in that case, we'll put one right there. And we'll put one right there. That's cool. How far away can we see those from? You can see them from quite a ways away. How about the bollards? Do the bollards emit light? Do they have light on them that they emit? Kind of, sort of. Let's shift over to nighttime and see what it looks like. Let's see what time looks darker. What's the darkest hour? Right there. That's kind of cool. It adds some finesse to it, adds some stuff to it. I don't know about the bollards, but the little flashy lights is cool. I like that. So let's delete this one, delete that one. Is that even centered? Yeah, it's centered. Can we configure these? Is there any configuring to be done? Doesn't look like it. Let's see, the flashy wall one, it really wants to be on a wall. It'll go on this one for, or will it? Will it not? Oh, it looked like it would for a second. What about the ceiling light? So, will these, it'll go anywhere on that one. It'll fit on these. It won't. Oh, it's a little weird, but we can fit it on the side like that. I don't know if it'll be as noticeable though. If we put on the corners, maybe they'll be more noticeable. We can kind of see it from 360 degrees. But then the same could probably be said for the regular ones. Let's see. I need to clear out my inventory a little bit. Let's sort it out. What do we got a crap ton of that we don't need? Not really anything. We just have a lot of everything. A bunch of plastic. We can get rid of all of that. We have a lot of fuel. Oh yeah, because of our jetpack. We kind of need everything. Let's get rid of this basic stuff. No, we don't really need the tree branches. We're making a bunch of those. We don't need the presents because we're making a bunch of those. We got a crap ton of copper. Maybe I'm getting that from the building material. Okay, so you, little light. This little light of mine. We're gonna make it freaking shine. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff, all this extra craziness. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, those are gone. And then let's put these on the edge. And how's that look from a distance? It actually looks really cool. I like that. All right, so we'll do that for our design. Go ahead and get the daylight back on before our plants die. All right. So we just got to recreate this design basically. Some way, somehow. Let's see. Okay. We just gotta follow the recipe. We've made the recipe. Now we just gotta follow it. Okay, so right there, right there. And then we basically double down on these. Essentially is what we did. But before we do that, let's go ahead and run these up. We've got you to basically there, I guess. Is that where I brought it to? Yeah. And then same thing with you. From there to there. Okay. And then we capped it off. It's too bad this is as tall as it is. Otherwise, we could have used the thingy for the templates. I do have a mod that I can copy and paste that we could use. That would be pretty handy dandy, but it also means a bunch of my other controls conflict with it, so it gets really annoying because I'll be building stuff, then it'll automatically activate. It gets kind of annoying. But yeah, I guess it's not too bad. Take this. The end over here. Oh, didn't click. Come on. There you go. One right there. One right there. And then we just use these right here. Do two of them. And then we just take this, that right there, and go ahead and delete. I guess we'll just delete both of those and do this down the middle. Come on, come on. And to right there. And there we go. So it's actually not too bad. It's pretty quick now that we figured out how to build it. We'll delete this one at some point because it doesn't need to be there. Go ahead and put our little flashies on this one. And then the next thing we need to decide basically is what the distance is going to be for this bridge to actually span. Because essentially we have this one right here, It's right on a curve. We're gonna have another curve, I believe, down here somewhere. It's gonna go that way towards everything. It will probably have the tracks split off. Might even have two trains. Not sure how I want to do that just yet. I might have the tracks split into two, which means we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna split this into two beams. All right, let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and figure out this problem before we get to it. So basically I need a flat, like I need a section like this that then has something that branches, but I don't have anything flat. Like these are vertical splits and stuff like that won't do anything. Like how can we split this? I guess really the only way we can do it is if we take a junction like this, do that, and then I love that we have these. Like that's really, like we can implement stuff going through it. Oh, I just had thing. Brain did thing. All right, I need to test something real quick. No, why'd you go there? You were so close to being where you needed to be. We have this, right? Okay, we got that. And then let's just go ahead and build another one of these right next to it. Organization, transportation. Type of tube. No, hypertube, no connect. However, we do a hypertube wall. Also, no connect. Fuck! It was so close. It was so close to being amazing. Well, we can still transport materials though along the rail lines that way, which could be very beneficial. Like for our fuel line, instead of having to package it and send it all the way over there, we could just have it be part of the rail system. Like so if we take see, oh, I figured it out. Let's delete that and replace it. We're going to change the orientation. So we've got support. You're going to go that way. Oh, autosave. You torment me so. Okay, we've got that one going that way, and then this one, same direction. Now, oh wait, no, that won't work because they're not vertical. I had a big brain moment for one moment, and now it's gone. Big brain moment gone. That'll only go that way. If we hold C, it only goes that way. If we hold that, wait, hang on. Delete that, grab it again. Let's see, we have a zoop mode vertical. Yes, vertical. Okay, let's put it right there. And it doesn't do the thing. Okay. Oh, that makes me so sad. Let's do one last thing. Let's just check it. Let's do wall hole first. Will that, it will not. It will not. Which means that probably the pipe hole will also not go into these. It does not. Doesn't like it. Well, that was almost awesome. We had a moment. I guess the one thing we could do, we can still do that. It won't look as good, I guess, but is still a doable possibility. Is we can take. How is there not just a square? They gotta make all this stuff crazy and fancy and stuff. So we do that, and then, well, I guess that kind of works out because then we can have like double. So we have one for these. So, you know, we got a belt line system. We've got a fluid. That wasn't supposed to go there. A fluid line system. Delete that. That one's not where it needs to be. Come on, play ball. There you go. We have those like that, and then we can cap them off with, how would we cap those off? What's a good way to cap that? I mean, it'll look dumb if we have two like that, right? What about, oh, I know what we can do. So it'll end up with that. It's going to be so wide. It's going to be ridiculously wide, but it's the only way I can think of to make this work. So this one will go that way. That's too much angle. 2 meter. That is also too much, but maybe it'll work. Oh wait, we got a 1 meter. Let's try the 1 meter. Where is bottom one? That's not gonna work, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh yeah, that does not work at all. Nope. What about a 4 meter? What is that gonna do? That's gonna look even more ridiculous. But we'll try it anyway, just to humor it. What does that look like? That just looks like the cross section. Basically, it looks like that, the X section. Ah, gosh, there's nothing great. Nothing great. Oh, that won't work either. Yeah, I guess we're just stuck using, like, having that one on the bottom like that. Like, if we could just make it look somewhat appealing. Like, it's too bad there's not one that goes upside down. What if we do this? So we have that one there. Nope, that's not gonna look good. And then we just do... Is there a mount up? Like that, maybe? Okay, yeah, if we did that... Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Delete. Delete. Do a mount down, then, I guess. What was that? 2 meters? So mount down 2 meter. 2 meter. Curve that. Okay, there we go. So maybe this will work. It'll be a little glitchy, but yeah, you can't really tell because they both match the same colors. That kind of looks cool. You know, it looks kind of cool. And then we'll just put a support beam right there to, that's too big. Let's do an 8. Where's the, there you are. Yep, so that right there. That'll be our base. And then what we can do to make it look semi okay Take a small angled. Make sure it's flat. How many of these do we need? Like maybe 2? Where do we even put it? Like where it looks good. I don't like any of those. I'm gonna frame connector. That could maybe work. So let's do one kind of in the middle. Actually, you know what? Let's do it at the bottom. The bottom makes the most structural sense. Let's look at this like an engineer. All right, so we have that. And then where would make the most sense to have the other end? I guess up here, since this is flat, we can kind of fit them both there like that. Then they'll just kind of spread out. Yeah, that should look okay. So what's a frame beam look like? All right, so that should snap, and then that should snap. We need to make sure this can't rotate it. Okay, that looks horrible. Okay, so we need it to be out more. Maybe right there. So if we put one of these, a little frame connector, and just put it like that, maybe this will look okay as far as connections go. Yeah, I guess that looks all right. And then we'll do the frame beam again. Snap it to that. Put it to there. Same thing, snap it to that, put it to there. And, you know, it's something. That's something. Yeah, so that way we can also transport materials along lines. It doesn't have to just be via train. This way we could also transport stuff. The thing I want to see is, can we make it snap to where it'll look good? Like will it curve with the things? Can we get to, I know the belts won't. The belts are going to be a freaking nightmare. We're going to have to do some glitchy, cheaty stuff to make those work properly. But can we get the pipes to do it? I think we can make the pipes do it on their own. Let's see. Let's get some regular Mark IIs. And that's not what I wanted. Mark II are, let's do auto 2D. See what that looks like. That is not how I want it. What about noodle? So vertical auto 2D, noodle. I mean, it's not horrible. Not great at the same time either. I think this is another one where we'd have to, basically for the belts and the pipes, we're gonna have to do some cheaty stuff to make it bend properly. Otherwise, like on this end, they're just going to cut from one end to the other. And it's not even long enough. Lovely. Let's see, let's just use the flex pipeline. Flex pipeline all the way to you. Just save time, all the way to you. And all the way to you. So that's basically what we're going to have is this. Unless we intervene and figure out a way to kind of cheat it, put some connectors here in the middle. That way they have more of a curve to them. And then just delete those supports. I mean, at the same time though, going straight across makes the most sense. You know, we want stuff to get to where it's going as quickly as possible. These belts are not going to reach, right? Yeah, they do not reach. The flex belts are going to look stupid. I already know. they're not going to look good. It's going to be all jank. But we'll do it anyway. We will try it anyway. So we got flex belt right here to there. Look at that. That is so jank. Can I? Yeah, and you don't have any cool special modes. I hate that it does that. Like the way it clips stuff. I wish it was more legit. Like look at that. Look, it just clips right into itself. Oh, that looks horrible. So yeah, for the belts for sure. And I guess the pipes, nah, because then they won't be in line with the belts. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some cheaty stuff to fix all of that. We've been going for 2 freaking hours. I think we're gonna wrap it up. We've got a lot to do. I do want to build this bridge though. This bridge is gonna be mighty exciting, and it's gonna be groundbreaking too, because this is basically gonna lay the groundwork for everything. Like our entire map, we're gonna update it to this style of rail system. So it's gonna be very exciting indeed. But yeah, I think that's all I have time for today. A little overtime already as it is, so I've got to get going. We're gonna go ahead and fly down to our little spot as always. Let's see, can we see that? Oh dude, when we finish this, it's gonna be so insane. We're gonna have to make like one mega bridge. It'll be the bridge of bridges. I don't know where we're gonna put it. Maybe in the ravine over there someplace. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. And especially like that's just for like a single rail line. We're gonna have to upgrade that design for additional rails. Like we're gonna also have to figure that out. That's gonna be some intense stuff, figuring that out. And turns with multiple rails is gonna be the most crazy part. And that's kind of where I think the stacking stuff is gonna be where it's at. Because we can, as long as all the angles are the same, stacking stuff up, we can always go up. That'll be fine. And that actually will make the most sense, because then all the geometry will match everything we do, and we don't have to worry about anything crazy, because like we already know how insane doing corners and turns is going to be. It's going to be dumb. It's going to be broken. But all right, let's go ahead and end it there, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. There we go. Get a little bit of that song going. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I know I've been on and off saying like I'm back and then I'm gone for another week and a half, and it's like you know, I'm trying. I was gonna stream yesterday, but then I didn't have my gamer chair. I ordered a new one, got rid of my old one, and it was like, oh, this new chair sucks, so I sent it back. And the new one just came in today. So I put it together and I was all happy. But yeah, a new everything actually, a new desk, rearranged the room, still working on it, still cleaning things up, but it'll definitely be way better for the green screen. We're gonna have way more room to do it properly, so that's really nice. And we'll also have more room to do some VR stuff, so excited for that as well. Maybe doing some VR streaming. I got to figure out the logistics around that, figure out how I'm going to do that. But if I can stream for VR, that would be awesome. I think you guys would like it too. But all right, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. Love y'all. Have a great one. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.